at a restaurant eating breakfast, and then I am off to the expo this morning. So I'm at the Black Bear Diners. I'm sure some of you have this restaurant in your area. And here comes my waiter. I have made it to the expo. Let's go inside and see what we've got going on here. So here is the squash pile. It says, do not touch the squash. So I think that's pretty cool. I saw that on my ticket or something before I came. This is the beginning of the of the expo, so we'll see how it goes. Not a lot of people right now. I'm gonna do the vendor hall first. Let's see what's going on. So we're doing the vendor hall first. I am at Dandelion Ceramics. Is Daniel? You're Daniel. Okay, and you're Connor. Connor. Yeah. Okay, so Connor makes these wonderful shakers here on the ceramic wheel. $33. These are so awesome. I'm getting one right now. Right. Okay.
Organic cocoa fiber right there.
Okay.
Ground, rinsed, and buffered in Northern California. It's clean, consistent, and ready to use. Okay. And we take this soft coconut fiber and build soil blends for all different styles of gardening.
Okay.
It's a sustainable alternative to peat moss. It's more effective, and it's going to really give your plants the start they need and long-term soil building properties to be able to continue to reuse it.
Okay. And you also have, so the name of the company is called Royal Gold, Standard in Gardening, you guys. Yeah. This is awesome. I've been seeing people come by here.
We're getting our dry organic fertilizers, our all-purpose 555, Crown Jewels, our Grow, our Bloom, and our very unique Imperial Boost. This is 01511, designed to boost flowers and fruits at the end of their growth stage to really get you the best yields possible out of your fruit and flowers.
Okay. Yeah. And I just want you guys to see this. You know, when I was growing up in South Central, my family had this huge tree, and the flowers were just like this, but they were pink.
That's a hibiscus.
Hibiscus. And my family didn't garden, so we didn't know that was hibiscus tree. All right. Yes. What's your name again?
My name is Michael.
Thank you, Michael. I'm going to upload it to my YouTube channel. Okay, so
start over. Okay,
you don't have to.
Right, okay.
This is Rebecca.
All right,
and she's the owner of Grandma Fannies Handcrafted Soaps and More, and she's just telling me about this balm right here.
It's a gardener's balm. So the gardener's balm was created for the hands. And I'm a gardener myself, and it's hard for me to keep the gloves on. Yeah. So I put this on before gardening, and no more gloves for me. If you should cut yourself, it's a light antiseptic because it has the tea tree oil in it. And once you put it on, you can feel its magic right away because it creates a nice shield on the hands.
Nice.
Right? And it has a lot of good stuff in it. So people generally love it. The container itself is sustainable. It's made with bamboo. So are you ready to try some gardener's balm brushes?
Yes, I'm gonna try it. It smells so good. And it has a bamboo spatula. I'm about to get some, y'all. Okay, so her stuff is awesome. Let me show you some of this stuff. This right here is a lotion bar. So it's concentrated. She has deodorant, which is really good. It smells good. But the lotion bar, you take it and you rub it between your hands, and you generate a little heat and spread on the body to hydrate as needed. She put a lot of her stuff on my hands. My hands smell so good. So there's a couple of things I'm gonna get here. I'm definitely gonna get the balm that helps gardeners. I'm definitely gonna get that. And she also has some lip balm. She has deodorant, and it's all natural. She also let me know that some of her ingredients come from Ghana. and she tries to use ingredients that comes from, I guess, small people, international people, to help women and children. The name of her company is Grandma Fannies Handcrafted Soaps and More. I'm gonna, just so you can see that. She is in the vendor section of the expo, and she's just awesome. So I'm gonna try to have her take a picture next to her sign, and I'm gonna get some of her stuff.
Videos on my website.
Oh, okay. This is Robert, you guys. So he has these plates where you can braid. Look at that. And he got garlic, ginger. I smell the garlic. Pepper. This is awesome.
Nutmeg, Parmesan. Parmesan cheese. I put a fresh block of cheese on my table. I turn it sideways over my pizza, pasta, or salad. Then I just rub it back and forth.
Look at that.
Same way that you would do any kind of zesting. Pass it around dinner table. It makes an awesome conversation piece.
Okay, so this is called the garlic
25.
grater. Okay,
These are
I gotta come back because I gotta go back to Rebecca's stand, but I passed by him, and yeah, I'll be back, you guys. Those gentlemen gave me some free fertilizers, you guys. That was so nice of them. So I let them know I'm gonna put them on my YouTube channel in this video, and good stuff. Their stuff is made out of coconut. I guess the coconut hulls, the nut, you know what I mean. So this is really good. I'm gonna try it this fall. This is awesome. Having a really good time so far. Ooh-wee. So I'm meeting a lot of great people. Let me show you. What's your name?
Katie.
Katie?
Yeah.
And what's your name again?
Cat.
Cat. So she grows all of her own stuff, and she's an herbal apothecary. And she just has all kind of stuff. So I'm about to try some of this stuff here. The name of their company is Nature Wise. Right? Got it right? Got it right. I'm going to put my name on the list. They are so nice. I've been talking to them the whole time I've been here. They're awesome. Okay, let me get to trying stuff. So I ran into some beautiful ladies here that have all types of seasonings. They have taco seasoning, barbecue seasoning. This is Christina. This is her product here. Everything is no MSG, low sodium, no sugar. Here's the name of their company, kawifoods.com. I just sampled their vegetable broth. It was the bomb. It was the bomb. So now I have to buy something. I just need to pick what I'm going to buy. They offered me the spicy stuff. I can't do spicy. I do spicy. That is the name of their company, kawifoods.com. Hi. So this is Alicia.
And this is Steven.
And Steven for Wynbrandt Farms. Wynbrandt, I'm sorry. Thank you. So this is tea. It tells you to smell and touch. So it is so, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Sexy, smooth, delicious superfood for your plants.
Wow.
Soil to grow your soil, and the trophic levels are off the charts.
So tell me about your farm. You were saying you guys have a small farm?
We have an urban micro farm in
Okay.
West Los Angeles.
Nice.
And we grow compost, we grow compost tea, and we grow soil, really, is what we're doing, so that we can grow our plants.
Yes.
Plants have incredible vitality. Check this out. This is Swiss chard grown right in this compost. Normally
Nice.
you can't grow plants right in compost.
Yeah.
It burns it out. But this stuff, look at this level of vitality. Totally amazing. We grew this tomato.
Is that a mortgage lifter? Because I grew a mortgage lifter. Oh my God, it was.
Is an heirloom that was grown right in our yard.
Yes, because I'm a gardener, and I grew.
Yes.
I had some mortgage lifters that big this year. So yes. And this is a compost tea.
This is compost tea. It is biodynamic, Demeter certified compost tea. So it's beyond organic. Not if you don't want chemicals anywhere near your food or your garden
Yes.
or your soil or your kids, this is the stuff.
Okay.
So Stephen has a deep dedication to his creations and to
Yeah.
the planet, and has, you know, just the level of purity that his standards are up here. So he
Yes.
hand harvests the seaweed. He goes out to one of 2 organic raw dairy farms in the state and gets the manure from. He knows the names of the cows. This is the level of, you know, he's harvesting it, he's putting it together and watching it every day.
Yes.
Toiling and creating to make this beautiful stuff.
This is fabulous.
Enriches all of your plants and
Yes.
your soil.
You heard it. Wynbrandt Farms. Okay, so I'm going to take a picture, you guys, and I'll be posting this to the channel tonight.
Do you have any questions for me?
So what is this? What is this right here?
This is really high quality compost, and this is in a category of its own. Even at the Heirloom Expo, I make this by hand with the finest ingredients imaginable. Literally the finest cow poop in all of California from one of 2 raw organic dairies.
Yeah.
But don't get me wrong, this is radically transformed in a profound
Because it
process
doesn't
of
smell.
alchemy.
It's
Right,
really
no, it's
good.
not cow manure anymore.
Yeah.
It could be food waste. It could be human poop. I just went to a crazy place. But when it's transformed, it is literally silky, sexy, sweet soil. That is a solution.
I like how you said that, silky, sexy, sweet.
I mean, this is like velvet. Check this out. Here's my clean hand, right? And I put it, I let it roll off my hand, and it's like clean, right? But then I take it and I grip it, and it stays together. I
Yes.
hit it on my thumb and it breaks apart, and then even though it seems like not wet, I can squeeze water out of it. It has extraordinary moisture holding capacity. And basically, more than anything in all of agriculture, high quality compost makes soil healthier. And the
Yes.
healthier soil is, the more nutrient dense our plants grow, and the healthier we are. And the healthier soil is, the more carbon it can sequester out of the atmosphere and trap it in the soil where it belongs. So this is one of the most important climate mitigation strategies we have to halt and potentially even reverse climate change is by healing our soil, making our soil healthier. And compost, more than anything in all of agriculture, makes soil healthier.
Yes.
What I do is make artisanal craft compost. The microbes of all the trophic levels are off the charts, from the bacteria, the fungi, the protozoa, the nematodes, and it's these cast of characters that are responsible for elevating the health of soil, most simply said. And what they do for plants is they give plants access to higher levels of nutrition.
Nice.
So that's what I do, and that's what my life is based around, is creating the finest quality compost. This is world-class compost. Farmers all over the country have me ship it to them in these bags. I make compost tea, which is this product, which is very similar but a few more ingredients. I wild harvest seaweed from the Pacific Ocean. I source the only organic alfalfa hay in all of Southern California. I include rock dust and biochar and eggshells and biodynamic preparations. You can look up biodynamic agriculture. It's the most advanced form of agriculture humanity has ever known. And I've created a first and only of its kind program for schools and organizations to compost 100% of their food waste
Nice.
safely, responsibly, with confidence, ease, and sensational success. No smells, no pests, no flies, no turning. It's 90% less labor than any system around.
So what's-
and for
tell
the
me-
first time, this is available for schools and organizations to compost thousands of pounds of their food waste on their campuses and not be shipping it off, but compost it in place, at the place where it's created, and transform it into this. Literally, schools are taking their burrito mush and pizza crust and pasta and transforming it into this. And so I've created a first and only of its kind system and method that facilitates them doing this with extraordinary success.
So, Alicia was telling me you guys have a small micro farm or something like that?
Here it is in West Los Angeles.
Okay. So, I do have a question. Let me stop.
Very unique and special. It
Yeah.
does something that no compost program has ever accomplished. Because
Okay.
there are all sorts of problems associated with composting. It's a whole lot of work. It's smelly. There are
Yes.
flies and pests. You got to turn it all the time. None of those things are an issue with this method.
Okay.
I created the Wynbrandt method to crack the code, to be able to, for the first time ever, empower others to do this in the same way that I do it. So I've developed a whole system of protocols and best practices and exacting recipes so they can follow my directions and do it just as well as I can without me there.
See, that's fantastic. So you're doing this, not only you're selling it, but you're teaching other people to do it for themselves.
Yes.
So I like that. I like that. Thank you so much. So here you go. And what's your name?
Steve Wright.
Steve?
Steve Wright.
Steve Wright. Nice to meet you. And this is for super detergent.
Yeah, the product isn't being sold yet.
Okay.
The founder of the company has been in the natural field for 25 years. He created Nativa, which was a couple $100 million retail brand.
Mm-hmm.
Are you familiar with Nativa? Organic coconut oil, chia
Oh,
seeds,
okay, okay.
hemp products. He's like a really visionary type person, always into the environment.
Yeah.
And he's dedicated over $8 million of his personal money to causes for regenerative practices.
Yeah.
He also was the original money for Kiss the Ground. Do you know that documentary?
I haven't seen it, but I'll look it up. Is it on Netflix?
Yeah, and Common Cause.
Okay.
And these are big. Millions of people have downloaded them.
Okay.
And so he's the real deal. So he sold Nativa a few years ago, and he wanted to disrupt the detergent market. So what he's done is he had his product tested.
Okay.
And when he had it tested, it worked better than Tide, which is the world leader in detergent. And it beat all of the so-called natural brands that people buy maybe at, I won't say what stores, but all over the place, okay?
Okay.
So what he's done is he has a product that, first of all, you can recycle the package.
Okay.
This is not the official package. It could be a little smaller.
Yeah.
But it's going to be 100 loads.
Okay.
It costs you around 27 cents a load.
Okay.
This, if you want to try it someday, soon when we're available, this is going to be
24 loads.
Yeah, for about $8.
Okay.
So people can try it.
That's cheaper than what you get in the store now.
Yeah, so the real bottom line of it is the product works.
Okay. Nice.
You know, John has been at it so long, he wouldn't bring a product out that if it wasn't the best, it had a story to tell.
Yeah.
There's so many products that are just Me Too. Do you know the term Me Too?
Yes.
He's not that.
It's not that. Yeah.
He's given money to villages in Africa to promote agriculture in a positive way. Guatemala, tens of thousands of trees. In the urban areas, he's helped organizations to make their lives better with donations.
Yeah.
He's a real good guy.
Nice. Let me get this on camera here. So when a year's worth of detergent, and it's called Coco Clean. It is called a super detergent, ultra concentrate, and free of plastic, preservatives, and synthetic perfumes. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. I'll be posting this to my YouTube channel tonight.
Okay.
The Heirloom Expo and Coco Clean.
Yes.
And Coco Clean is a new laundry powder. And it is ultra concentrated and it's free of any plastics, synthetic preservatives, synthetic dyes, synthetic perfumes. It's very effective. And we have this is our Laundry Max product. We also have with free and clear, no aroma. This is one with lavender. And so this is our first show, consumer show. This is like day 2 of launching Coco Clean. So I've been at this for 10 months. And the question I said was, could you create a laundry detergent that was free of plastics, free of synthetic aromas and preservatives and all these other icky ingredients, get rid of the plastic bottles, waste no water, and have something that's very effective, not just like quote better, for the planet, whatever, but actually very effective.
That works good.
And we've done studies, and we are equal to some of the best performing detergents in the world. And some of the green ones we outperform significantly better, so it's very good for stain removal. And this is before we put, this is mustard and ketchup and grass and blueberries, and then 1 tablespoon is very clean. Yes.
Yes.
And we have basically in this product is minerals, enzymes that remove stain, also reduces body odor. We have a very unique enzyme in here that's not in most of the products in the market today. And then we have also coconut, surfactant coconut soap that removes stains as well. It works in hard water. It also works in high efficiency front loading machines. So that's Cocoa Clean. And then the second product we have is our Universal Super Kiln.
Okay.
And this is like in the same category as OxyClean.
Oh, okay.
But without all the icky stuff. It's very effective. It cleans like surfaces, grout, floors, any stainless steel stuff. And it also is a laundry booster. So if you have bad skin, you can use this.
Okay.
And when you're done with these products,
it's recyclable.
And it's a way we Americans use, I think it's like North Americans use 800 million detergent bottles a year discarded. And most of those are never recycled. And so we can just get rid of those. And, do this. And we donate 7% of the profits will be donated to regeneration or regenerative agricultural projects. So
yeah, you know, when you think about it, before we had all this plastic that was being generated, how did we clean things? I'm pretty sure they had their soaps and detergents and what do you call them, the bags and things, you know, things that were biodegradable.
Yeah, they were just using plants, like soaps and minerals, and that's what was used. But then that was discarded because it was easier to now go with this newfangled, plastic bottles and chemicals. And clothes really are a second skin.
Yep.
So what you put in your detergent impacts your clothes.
Yep.
And thus impact your skin. So,
and I'm one of those people that's super sensitive to lots of stuff.
So we're looking forward, and we're going to be available on Shopify and Amazon and retailers. We're going to be launching in December of this year. Okay,
good. I'm going to look for you guys. Okay, everybody, this is Cocoa Clean.
Aren't you glad you waited?
Yes.
Right.
Yes, I am.
I'm glad to meet you.
You guys are so nice.
She's so smart.
So the 2 tacos, basically, there are 2 fried breads. The Navajo fried bread that will be topped with garbanzos, chana masala, and then that will be topped with pomegranates and microgreens, a snack mix, and a mango relish, and a simple salsa. Today's salsa is heirloom tomatoes.
Ooh!
And we made it with the heirloom markets that we have here, as well as some cilantro and some edible flowers.
And how do you pronounce the name of your company?
It's called Indulgia. So Indulgia is a blend of indulgence and nostalgia. And the idea is to take people on these culinary journeys that I have been on across the world, and then pair that with a SoCal twist, and hopefully bring in some culture and heritage from across the world.
Awesome! Thank you so much. And your name is Jameth.
Jameth, yeah.
Jameth. Everybody, this is Jameth with Indulgia. So I'm about to try these 2 tacos. I can't wait to jam on these tacos. No problem.
It does look good. Is it lentils or chickpea or?
I think it's chickpea. It is really different, really good. I want to take some home. Let me take a picture of it. So I'm charging on my power bank right now. And I'm just doing it. You can sit here if you want to.
Why have I got 2 more? Are you guys okay sitting in the sun?
And so This is a really good expo.
Okay, yeah. We'll try to get like
This is an experience. You guys should come. So this is a conversation about recycling.
Well, and it started because I was talking to somebody who cares a lot about the environment, but was not recycling because he thought that he was being taken advantage of by the garbage company. He pays them a fee every month, and he didn't want to give them something that they're profiting from and that requires his work to separate and his work to clean. And he also thought that it was likely that there were a lot of recyclables that weren't even recycled. So as somebody who is part of an agency that regulates the hauler and sets their rates and monitors their effectiveness, I was able to assure him that the material actually is recycled.
Gotcha.
Not all of it, though. There are some items that we have left into on the list of recyclable, and it means you can put it in your cart for recycling because there will be markets for it sometimes.
Okay.
That's really the 3 through 7 plastics. Number 3 through number 7, and in many cases even number 1 and number 2 that aren't bottles. Those are really hard to recycle now. And we were talking about a particular hauler where that's the case. In other cases, the number 3 is more recycled.
Okay.
Okay. So anyway, but things like metal cans, not just aluminum but steel cans, and glass, but bottle glass I'm talking about. The other kinds of glass aren't recycled, but bottle glass, that's recycled. If you put that in your curbside cart, it's going to get recycled, and it's not like the hauler is making a huge profit off of you. The hauler makes their money from the rates, and we decide what rate the hauler is allowed to charge based on their costs and their revenues.
Okay.
And so, yes, they make money from your recyclables, but we factor that in when we decide what they're allowed to charge you at the curb. And the money that they charge on a regular basis, that's how they're making their money.
Oh. Okay, everybody. Good information. Always make friends and meet people because you learn something.
Okay, Precious, I think that it's great you're here in Ventura, and we're glad that we get people who come here for our fairgrounds. But let me tell you about the real highlights of Ventura. Okay. So since you're here by the beach, walk down the promenade. You can get to the Ventura River, and you can see the water flowing from the river. At the moment, it hits a break, so it doesn't go all the way to the ocean, but it's just a little sandbar between the river and the ocean. You can walk on that sandbar and get to the other side of the river, and then you're on a deserted beach. There's almost no one there, and you can walk for miles with hardly anybody on those beaches.
Okay.
You could also go up the coast a little bit and get off at Bates Beach and go to the beach where Helen sometimes goes, called Bates Beach. And what's the great thing about Bates Beach?
Well, if you go a mile north, it's clothing optional. You walk up north.
Oh, I don't know if I want to see that, but go ahead.
Or if you can stay in the regular area, and it's good swim. It's faced a different direction, so there's no fog and no wind.
Okay.
It's a really easy swimming beach. And that's the right parking lot. The left parking lot is the famous Rincon surfing spot. And
really?
It's really just walk like 100 feet. There's a little tiki hut, and you can sit there and watch the surfers.
Nice.
Right, and you know the Beach Boys song, in Rincon, they're walking the nose. People don't really know what that means. Rincon, okay, that's the place in Ventura. Walking the nose is when you have a longboard, and you go out to the end of the longboard, and you stand on the nose of the board as it's going.
Ah.
Yeah, tried it, not been able to stay. So, anyway, so those are a couple of the natural highlights of Ventura. Now, our museum. Hardly anybody thinks about our museum because it's not like one of these world-class museums, and we're right next to Los Angeles and right next to Santa Barbara, and they have world-class museums, but we have something at Museum of Ventura County. What is it called? Ventura Natural History Museum? No, it's just called Museum of Ventura County. It's in the city of Ventura, across from our Mission, which is also a great tourist spot, but there are the George Stewart historical figures.
Okay.
People should not miss. It's world-class. It was a man who lived in Ojai, and he made it his life work to create dolls, essentially. But they are extremely well-researched and very detailed.
Yeah, historical dolls.
Right. So it's like not just George Washington, it's George Washington wearing exactly the clothes he wore at Valley Forge, down to the same thread count.
Okay.
Yeah, this guy just was an amazing researcher, and he did a lot of lectures on history, and his lectures are playing on a loop in this room where his dolls, historical figures, are on display.
Wow.
So that alone is worth going to the Museum of Ventura County.
Okay. Cool. Anything else?
Yeah, we actually have a tremendous number of things that are worth seeing.
If you like to hike up to the cross, which is really nice.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Okay.
Yeah, that's just a nice, easy walk.
That's called Grant Park.
Grant Park.
And then our City Hall is, that's worth seeing too.
And it's a good art.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, both floors.
Nice.
City Hall's really gorgeous. I mean, literally, you can just kind of walk there, see the point, walk up to the cross, and then walk back down and hit the back of City Hall.
And also something else tourists like about Ventura is downtown Ventura has thrift stores.
Oh, I like thrift stores.
Yeah, they're popular now. There was a time when people were saying, you know, we should be more like Santa Barbara and have fancy stores like on State Street. We'll never be like Santa Barbara. We don't have the money of Santa Barbara, and we don't have the...
But it's beautiful here. I've been here before. I did a job interview about a year or so ago for the community college, Ventura Community College is there. Mm-hmm. And I brought my mother with me that Sunday, and we went to, I think it was Lure Fish House.
Yeah.
Oh, that place was fantastic. It's just beautiful down here.
So we are kind of like Santa Barbara, but our restaurants are half the price.
Yes.
Our hotels are half the price, and people are a lot more friendly.
Yes.
So, and we just have things that they don't, like thrift stores.
The Goodwill downtown is dialed. It's clean, it's organized.
Yeah, I think
that's good stuff at good prices.
Good point.
Yeah.
They got some sales, senior sale, green tag sale, all these different all the green tags are like half off that day.
Right.
Yeah.
So how are you guys liking the expo so far? And then I'll stop recording.
This Heirloom Expo, I think, is great.
Yes.
And it's just such a contrast to the previous event at the Ventura County Fairgrounds.
Mm-hmm.
The previous big event we had that was also in its second year was the X Games.
Oh.
How different is
the
this
skateboarders
event?
And stuff, right?
Right.
Oh, yeah.
And so we go from, extreme sports crowd to an extreme gardening crowd.
Yes.
And it's nice that we can attract both to Ventura.
Yes. So you were telling me that tomorrow I should bring a wagon for tomorrow because they're going to give away the squash.
The squash tower.
The squash
and
tower.
also artworks that are on display all over.
Uh-huh.
And also there are many people selling food, and they're going to just discount like heck in the last few hours. So
yeah.
Lots of opportunities to get
they get everything. So
okay.
Bring the cart.
Okay, let me turn around. All right, so you guys heard it. Next year, come to the Heirloom Expo, and I'm still eating the tacos. The tacos was good. All right, I'll see you guys later. Okay, everybody. So I went into the other building. I got all kind of samples of melons and dragon fruit, juicing with Jay. Dragon fruit. So somebody's calling. Just a moment. Sorry, somebody was calling me. So I want you to look at this. Look at the sea of food. Just food everywhere. And from what I'm being told, they'll probably be giving a lot of this away tomorrow. Sorry, we haven't even gone to the other side yet. Sorry. Okay? Yeah. And I met me some friends right here. But yeah, they're giving samples, but now we in the part it says no samples. Let me show you. This is elderberries, no samples. I mean, don't touch it. Don't touch it at all. But I'm gonna be back here tomorrow morning, probably find me a big old case that I could roll up in and take me some food around. Let me show you this Chinese python snake bean. Look at that. You think I'm gonna grow that in my yard? No, we got snakes by my house. I'll be terrified. No way. But it's beautiful though, but no way. Look at this. Look at that. Look at that. That's called a Surf Point. That's ginormous. The line of beans. Sugar daddy.
Who'd have thought they got a sugar daddy?
Sugar daddy Pete.
Maybe this is where the.
I've never understood bumpy squash.
I was gonna say, now this reminds me of the guy. He had it on his face.
On Dr. Pimple Popper. Kizambori. That's what that is. Hey everybody, so I'm driving down the coast. It's so beautiful. Freeway to my left, beach to my right. So it is now 4:15 in the evening. I thought I would have left out of there like at 12 o'clock. I made friends. Met a lot of vendors. I went to the vendor side today. I was like, maybe I shouldn't have gone to the vendor side because you just want to buy everything in there. And of course, you're like on a budget. The good news is,
turn right onto Monmouth Way.
I have enough food that I could just microwave in my room and I don't have to go get anything else. Do I turn here? No, I'll go up a little bit more. Sorry. Where I don't have to go buy any food, thank goodness. But what I am going to do is go and
at the light,
find
right
me some type of little wagon or cart to go buy, because I'm hearing tomorrow they're going to give away all those squash, all those watermelons, tomatoes and stuff, and so people are already coming in there with their wagons. So I don't know if they're going to do it in the morning or in the evening, but I want to be prepared. So I'm going to go to the local grocery store and give me a little cart or something, because I want to be coming home with something on Friday. It's been really, really cool all day. It's 69 degrees right now.
Turn left onto Pierpont Boulevard.
And yeah, it's just been a really awesome day. I'm really shocked that the expo is so good. It's a really, really good expo, and I'm excited about it. I'm excited to meet all the gardeners. One lady, me and my friends that I met, Teresa and her husband, you guys don't know her, it's a different friend I just made today. Anyway, Teresa and her husband, they were there. We ran into this lady and we were like, is that a fig tree? And she was like, yes, I'm naming her Isha. So I thought that was pretty awesome. And we just laughed. I was like, oh, you're naming her Isha. She's like, yeah, I'm naming her Isha. So I'm actually going to go and park my car because I'm literally just down the street from the beach, and I'm going to go walk just a little bit. You know, you can't be next to the beach and not walk. Not walk it and enjoy it, you know? So going to park my vehicle, and I'm just going to take a little walk, and then I'm going to come back. I'm going to try to videotape some of the stuff I'm doing, some of the stuff I see, and let you guys see what it looks like down here. See you in a bit. Okay, so I am walking. It's a nice day out here. It's lots of shops. I've always wanted to live near the beach. Can't afford it. It's, you know, don't appreciate where you live. Well, actually, I did appreciate where I lived when I was younger. I lived in LA County. Didn't live in Ventura, but LA County has a lot of beaches, and it's right next to Ventura County. And go a little bit further up, you have San Francisco, Santa Barbara. Go a little further down, you have Orange County. It's all on the coast, right? And so, let me see. There's a restaurant here called Social Tap. So I'm just walking. And look over there. If you look closer, let me see. That's the beach further up. It's nice out here. It's 69 degrees. It's a beautiful day. It's a nice neighborhood. And I need to walk it. Oh, that dog is so cute. Oh, too cute. The cute little doggy. So I'm passing a place called Duke's Beach Grill. Passing some more places. Even though I've been walking all day, I want to walk some more. Playing Bob Marley. You hear that? Let me get away from here before I get censored by YouTube. But yeah, the place called Pierpoint Taco Stand. Let me show you. Pierpoint Taco Stand. Tacos. All type of little restaurants, and it's just nice to get away. You know, I miss my garden, I miss my chickens, but you know what? This is the life too. Now, like I said, I'm staying at a little inn down here, and it's older, but it's right next to the beach. I think if the owners were able to fix it up a little bit more, oh my gosh, it would be packed all the time. You probably wouldn't be able to get reservations, you know. But it's a place to stay. And oh, and I'm coming to a dead end. Let's see what I'll let you guys see what I'm looking at. Let's see. You could just smell the seawater. Like, look at that. I'm not going to step out there because I don't have sandals. Darn it, I should have switched on my sandals. Look at that water. Gosh. I have a friend, his name is Johnny, and he lives out in LA, and he's always riding by the beach. And just look at that. I tell you one thing, this is what I miss about living in LA County or near the beach area. Just being 30 minutes from the beach, man. I should have put my sandals on. I'll do it tomorrow and just walk. Just look at that. California State Park. So this is a state beach. Look at that. It's just, look at that. Just so beautiful. I'm just gonna step out to the side. You know, I should not be walking with with tennis shoes and socks, but I just want to lean on this. Just look at that. Hearing that ocean breeze, hearing that water, hearing those waves break. Gosh, I should have put my sandals on. It's just absolutely wonderful, and it's peaceful, you know? Oh, I really hate being on the sand in tennis shoes, so let me walk back. I just find it to be tacky. I find it to be super tacky. This says City of Ventura parking right here. So that lets you know we're in Ventura. And gosh, I would love to live over here. And you know, these properties over here are like 1.5 million, $2 million. You know, I'm gonna tell you this, probably from the late 50s all the way up to the early 2000s. This is Ventura County, but LA County was really dominated by African Americans. And my mother always tells me stories. You know, she grew up in Watts. She raised me in Watts, and she always talks about how, you know, there used to be white people out here. And then they moved away when they saw the influx of blacks. And I don't think our people really appreciated what they have, because a lot of people moved away. They were looking at West Covina and Walnut and Inland, and you get the houses really cheap out here. They didn't appreciate it. And now, which I don't blame them, I don't blame anybody for it. They want to call it gentrification, but white people are moving back. And now the price of the property my mother had, and let's say 1984. It's probably like $2 million. And back then, she probably wasn't paying that much money for it. We really have to start, you really got to start thinking about the long term. And now if you try to buy a property out here, it'd probably be very hard for you to get a property out here. These houses aren't all that, you know, same houses that were here when I was a little girl. But they're worth more value because of the location. Next to a body of water. Which technically, if we have a bad earthquake, a tsunami can hit it and take down this whole area. Let's be real. Let's be real with it. But I don't think a lot of our people were appreciating what we have, unfortunately, or what we had. There are some that still have houses down here. I have a lot of family that still have houses in LA County, but I also have family that don't. And at this point, what I say is get some property that you can get and try to hold on to it and leave wealth for your family. Let's not repeat history. Let's learn from it. Let's learn from it. And teach our younger generation better. I mean, it's absolutely beautiful out here. So I'm coming upon my little inn that I'm staying in, and I'm going to go take off my shoes, jump in the shower, and take a rest, and probably heat me up some food for dinner. And that is it. This is the end of my video. Like I always say, please find peace within yourself, and please be peaceable with everyone around you. I love you all. This is the end of the day for the Heirloom Expo, day 2. I love you all. Have a fantastic Wednesday. Bye.